Hello, hello. This is totally impromptu. Coming on. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Waiting for some people to come over from another show. Let's see. Oh, totally a surprise. I'm here. And while we wait for people, I'm going to clean up my desk because I'm doing something else. Some girls have requested some things, so we'll see if they come over and then I can show them. Yep. Oh, I still need to put a lace on that one. Okay. Well, see here now. Let's put this in there. Use it up, left bags. Because I have a mess over here. Actually, I just cleaned my studio today. Well, yes. Cleaning and organizing, getting some things ready for bee stash and stuff. So there's Taylor. Hello, love. Are you tired? I was wondering if everybody coming over was tired. It's 9 o'clock here, but I've had some coffee and Hi, babe. Bags. Oh yes. The small ones. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was gonna do an impromptu live, but Taylor's here now, so. But if she's not staying, I don't want to get all up and messy and stuff. So, but yeah, thank you for those. That's one down. You know when the other one's coming? Absolutely. I can do that. Let's see what happens, Captain. You may be it. You may be the only. And I know it's late. That's why I said I wasn't sure if people wanted to come over. I wanted to share, but I don't know if my girls are coming in. I want to share a few things, but Cheryl, hi love. How you doing? How are you doing? How you doing? No, how you doing? Babe, you're an honorary member. You're not a crafter. You're not an artist. So you just get to sit there and look pretty. Oh, wait. I need more light for you guys. Ooh. Is it better that way? Sorry. There we go. Okay. So go ahead with your questions. I am ready. Knuckles not popping, but I'm ready. Oh, kill myself. Okay. See what y'all talk about. I'm so best stick finger there is. He does do a pretty mean stick figure. I'm telling you. He does. He's not lying. Pretty It's minimalist style. Okay. I don't know. See if more people come in and want to see mixed media, then I'll do mixed media. Otherwise, I'm gonna work on my bags because this is for you guys. This one needs to dry now. And then I think what I'm gonna do, just because it'll give it some interest. I do that. Oh, this is protecting the side. We're gonna do that just because I can. What are you doing, Odin? Now where did I put you? Oh, yeah. Okay. This is still drying. Okay. So I'm limited on supplies for mixed media. I'm working on a cigar box. The idea in my head is to gesso everything and use metal, lace, fabric, and appliques and such. Yes. That's kind of like I would call that like a 3D mixed media piece, whether you do it on a canvas or on a box or whatever the substrate, it doesn't matter. You're doing 3D mixed media, so you're going to need a heavier glue. So you can use anything that says gel medium or matte gel medium or 3D gel, any kind of gel. It's thicker and it's does stick metal, because you got to watch. A lot of glues are not going to hold. It'll hold metal for about 5 seconds. So you really want to use. Let me grab you a couple of mine. So here. I moved them around, so I have to. So, I mean, and a lot of people, if it's just thin stuff like paper and things like that, you may not use, may need, but you're using all kinds of things. So, for the metals and any of the like really big like 3D type stuff, like the metals, the fabric and lace you can get away with like Fabri-Tac and appliques Fabri-Tac, but the metals on top of or mixed in with all those things, you're going to want one of these. And it doesn't have to be this brand, but you want something that says gel. This is a gloss gel, this is a matte gel, doesn't really matter. But it's really thick and it'll stick to it'll stick heavy objects. But see, it's like pudding. This has like a pudding consistency, where this one is softer and more flexible when it dries. But it should do the trick too. And you can see it's just like a paste. And so if you're limited on supplies, but you're not short on money, I would get a professional grade brand, whether that's, I don't recommend Liquitex. I'm not a Liquitex girl. Prima or Finnabair Art Basics, 13 Arts, Golden, but that's just me because I want stuff to last, not necessarily my lifetime, but at least as long as somebody has it during my lifetime, if that makes sense. Yeah. But for the, like, if you're just doing like a napkin and fabric and whatever, like on the top, so start out with your Fabri-Tacs, to do the lace and things like that. But when it comes to the metals or any other 3D objects, you really want a heavier glue. You also could use, if you don't want to get a paste to stick the metals, you could get E6000 if you have that. You can also get, where is my box? You're gluing on top of something, so it's not like you need to really do the mixed media sandwich. So you just need something to stick stuff down with. This is another one that, see, wood, tile, glass. I don't know if I used it on metals. Let me think a minute. Did I use this on metals? No, scratch that. Ignore that one. Yeah, E6000. Any gel mediums. I'm trying to think of another product that I really would just, I would just stick with gel medium personally. Yeah. You have the Art Basics Heavy Gesso. I have that one. That's good. And several modeling pastes. Some modeling paste may work, but I wouldn't trust them. I've never, modeling paste really is what, you can stick some lighter things, like if you're just doing those like little charms or something and you're sticking those into you could do it with the modeling paste, but I still would use the gel. I would get a gel medium, and you don't have to spend a lot. Get a small thing of one, and some of them only come in small containers, and try it. And if you don't like it, then you'll try the next one. You got to find really what works for you as far as that goes. But I do highly recommend, and that's just because I'm a seller of products. If you're not selling it to anyone, it doesn't really. If you're just giving it away, or you're not selling it and you're just making it for yourself, you can get away with just some, whatever. But if you're gonna sell your stuff, professional grade products, and that could include your Timmy's, your Finnabares, then you got Golden and yeah. You got all kinds of companies out there. And there's even some, like, you can get some if you go to, like, I think Hobby Lobby and Michael's should still carry some sorts. If you go to Michael's, though, use if they still have them, 50% off coupon. I don't know. I haven't been to a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby. Well, Hobby Lobby a lot sooner, maybe a year or two. Michael's, it's been like 5. Heavy metal piece. Heavy. Oh, then you definitely want to use gel medium, and don't be precious with it. If it's a heavy piece, like me, like if I have some brooches and things like that I plan to put on covers or whatnot. I will be using gel medium when I go to, and whether it's on fabric or paper, it doesn't matter what I'm adhering it to, wood, paper, canvas, whatever, I'm still going to be taking that heavy metal piece and using a gel medium with it. You can, but I don't the soft really is great for others. It's not as heavy as heavy. Because here, like, there's also, you know what? This is the one I was looking for. This is really what you want. This is Finnabair product too, and you can get this on Amazon, heavy body gel. That's the one I was looking for and trying to think of. This is the one you want to get. This one will guarantee to glue your metal pieces for sure. I know I had some left. Yeah, get that heavy body gel or regular heavy gel. And hi, Sissy Pooh! A surprise! I was sitting in on Melanie's channel. They were doing a craft along today, so I was sitting there working on a little bit on the bags, and then some of the girls were like, "Give us some mixed media basics." I'm like, "Okay, let's go." Okay, that one's dry. And what do you up to, Sissy Pooh? Let's do this one. Isn't that pretty? I love this one so far. What do you use soft gel for? I use that for laying down thin, napkins and tissue papers and things like that. Uh, but I also use it. I paint canvas bags, big ones. They're the ones that the like the fabric shopping bags, the calico ones. I paint those, and because it's a flexible product, it glues down uh, those papers. The soft matte gel does, and gives me the flexibility. So, like if you're painting a bag or a purse or anything, you know, that soft matte gel is great if you're doing collage with it. Yeah, but I also use it as my as a pre-primer too. So when I'm doing like the bags and things, but it is heavy enough to stick metal, but I think it's meant more for the softer things in life. It's real flexible, so you can use it on you know leather, you can use it on whatever. It's a really great product for that. And you can also, if you have a thin paint and you want to thicken it up, you can also use those gels, any of those gels, not those paste, the gels, or matte medium or liquid medium, whatever you have, any, and that will you can make it less thick. Make it a beautiful pot. Oh, I need some coffee. Anyway, we're gonna listen while we wait for her next question. This one is like so pretty. I don't. I don't want to cover all of it up. Maybe I'll just. Oh, this one gave me fits too. I had to. Oh no, this wasn't the one that gave me fits. This is the replacement for the one that was giving me fits. Yes. Yeah, like if you have let's say you have a really thick, because some of the professional grade paints, um, like can be thicker. So you can use your mediums to thin them out. That's what I was looking for. The word I was looking for earlier. Thin them out, and some of it give it. Some of your mediums, and they'll tell you on the jar. Some of the mixed mediums will give you more volume. Some will give you more transparency. It just depends on whatever you're looking for as far to do. You could always reach out to me, but as long as you have the basics, you have a gesso, you have, God forbid, Mod Podge, which I can't stand. I use golden matte medium, but you can use other matte mediums. Golden's a little pricey, but again, I want my stuff to stand the test of time. Um, so, so you have yourself a good liquid medium, a good gel medium, a good paste that you like, just one or two that you like, and gesso. Those are your like really basic mixed media items that if you're ready to say, okay, that's what I want to do, or I need to do this project or whatever, that's a good place to start. Is just those few mediums. Anyway, I'm so not wanting to. I should have put the page. I know. Don't be mad. I'm gonna cover up what's on there and include that because I can. And Sissy Pooh, look what I got. Get my cutter. And that party. What size do I need? I need. Oh, this one has more stuff on it. Let's look at that. I just want to go up to the tape. Just up to here. So I need to take about a little over a quarter of an inch. There. Debs, hi. I have tons of Mod Podge around, but I usually use that for way more basic crap. Yes, that's perfect for kids. Oh. Looks a little darker. Ooh, sorry. Gotta remember my light is now attached to. There we go. And let me bring you up. I think I have you zoomed in a little bit. Okay, there we go. How are you doing, Debs? What are you doing up so late? It's Friday. That's right. Debs is a school teacher. For those that don't know, think. What are you dogs up to? You go out? Is that what your problem is? Go outside? Lolo? Lolo's going to go outside? No? All right, well, lay down then. I can't help y'all. Oh, wait. Hello, Shauna. I'm not just, do I want to just do, you know what? I'm going to move it over like that. Okay. Going down, people. It's going down. No time to waste. See, probably ate the iced tea instead of Dr. Pepper. Taylor, I don't know if you've met Debs personally yet, but she streams too, and she is an acrylic artist. I am not an acrylic artist, although I have worked with acrylics, but she can really give you some other maybe advice that I don't have knowledge to give you. Oh, and you know what I might do? Diane! Hello. Not okay. I may need more advice as I go. Absolutely. Anytime, hon. On this box. Not sure if you say my pictures. Seen my pictures from the postcard swap. No, I did not. But I don't think it was too. Too bad for my first attempt. Not sure how far I'll get. Yeah, let me know. Tag me and I'll check it out. But no, I don't recall seeing it, but I may have. I'm just overlooked. Oh, just don't remember. So, because my memory is like, I can remember numbers and that all day long. People's names and what I check out all the social medias. Like that's my life. So like I don't remember everything I see. Come on. I want to use you up. Thank you. This was the back of the bag. So I'm just going to glue that right there. Okay. I like that. Okay. It's all good. I'll have to send you a couple pics. I'm sure you did amazing. But yeah, I'd love to see it. What I'm making, okay, I don't know what they're called yet. They're altered bags, but look at that because I tore the like the really top layer of the bag. So now it's got natural white grunge now. These are altered bags. Let me show you. So this is one, and it's complete as far as the design, but it's not filled yet. It's going to have lots of stuff in it. So this is an altered bag. And what I did is there is a base of collage and stuff, like with this one. I have a card that's going in here, and I have a card that's going in here. But when you look at it, it kind of just looks like it's decorated. But you can take this lace off, just this one down here, and this one off of this bag if you wanted. You're going to get two girls, one on the outside, one on the inside. It's going to be full, whatever bag, and some of my paper in there. This is held on with a brad. So you're going to get a brad and a little plate. You'll get a bold pin button and a couple charms. And then this lace, like I said, you could either tack it down to keep it on there and use it just like that in your journal. I was thinking like an inside back cover or a front cover, but you could certainly put it on a page. But if you want to take this off, then that's what's going to be showing on that page. So the person has a choice what they're going to do with this. And it's only held in by a little pearl on a, you know. I always get inspired. I love craft and chat so I can learn it and ask questions. Absolutely. You could ask me anything, anytime. You may not like the answer you get, or I may not answer it, but you could ask me any question you want. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. So let's see and I'm answering mixed media questions by our girl Taylor there. She had some questions, and okay, this is another one. Yeah, this is the one I was working on. Now I'm gonna glue that there. Yeah, now I'm gonna glue that. Do I? This goes with. Oh, this goes with this one. See, this one is gonna have. I'm gonna put something on this one, and it's gonna go right in there. Oops. I may have to put a piece of tape here, which is fine. But that's gonna hide in there. And then this will be filled. And this will have some paper. And you could also, when you get this too, you could also cut this side, and then you'll have pockets, 2 pockets. And you could make this a page, sew this in with your signatures, and then you got pockets on both sides. See. Or you can just glue it down like that. And then this goes in here. And it doesn't have the topper yet. That's what I'm working on, the phases. So right now I'm just I did all the basic stuff, and tonight I did the laces. So, but that one's a little smaller than that one, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this one. I'm just gonna tap this one. Then we're let's see. What? Oh, I know. Let me just. Where is? Yeah, and then I don't know what I was saying, but I'm finding everything but what I'm looking for. That's because I put it away in its spot. I mean, who would have thunk it? Is there not glue under that flower? Let's give her a little bit of glue. Down there. Down there. I've been doing mixed media for 20 plus years and still do dumb stuff. Right? I feel like holy crap. Like, and I've 10 years. Well, I used to do scrapbooking and crafts and that all the time, but I was younger and then when my kids were growing up and all of that, but I didn't become an artist till 10 years ago. And at first, the first 2 years, I didn't call myself an artist. Remember that, Deb? I was so against that. In the beginning, I felt like I'm not an artist. Like nobody's gonna want my stuff, and I hadn't sold anything yet, and I would barely had a channel going. Yeah. But you are an artist. If you do art of any kind, you are an artist. I always say that, crafters are artists too, but not all artists are crafters. So even if you're not just a crafter, but if that's what you do crafts and things, there's nothing wrong with that. You are still an artist. Mo, hi, honey. How have you been? How's the kid? How's things? So good to see you. Oh, tell us what is going on with you. Taylor says, I just discovered mixed media a few months ago and wanted to try it for myself. For some reason, I decided to attempt a cigar box, but truly have no idea what the heck I'm doing. Well, when I do the cigar boxes, I tend to stay with I don't get too frilly and fancy. I've done a few on the channel, and you can see them. A couple of them. There was one. I have no. I don't think. Did I? Here's a pretty piece. I've got a couple. This is a frame. I'm not the cookies behind here. But this is this is truly a 3D mixed media piece. And I use gel on all of that. But this just has paper and metals, wood and plastic. It's got a clip here, but that's one I did. It was hard for this key because it doesn't have much real estate for it to stay on there. I think if I put it, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But anyway, but yeah, and it says cherish. This morning I dropped it and I had to obviously it didn't dry straight. That's okay. Not worried about it. But yeah, I use gel medium on this. So there you go. And that has light bulbs and all kinds of things. It has all the things. Has all the things. But then I sold my cigar boxes, but I can kind of show you because I don't really keep anything I make. Let's just be honest. I like to share it all. But this box, this cigar box, this is all stuff I included in there. But you can, oh, son of a mother. That's what I was afraid of. But anyway, let me fix this now again. Because I didn't hold it right. But you can see on the sides there. Well, my buttons were separated white and colored. They ain't no more. That is not no more. Now I gotta. Oh, they is mostly. Ah. Anyway, let me see what Mo is saying. Let's see. Yes, it's so good to see. Oh, he's nearly 18 now. Wow, God. See, Diane says the same thing. Exactly, Diane. Exactly. God, I can't believe he's going to be 18 already. How's he liking it there? I'm sorry I'm late. My hubby made dinner. That's all good. We're just talking about things, answering questions. I'm sure. You seem like you guys seem like you guys are going there. That's what I told her too, Debs. If you're not going to use a gel medium, use E6000. No. Well, this is the paring down compared to y'all don't know what I'm getting rid of at my sale. Pounds and pounds of buttons. Pounds and pounds of buttons. Lucy! Hello. Well, this is yeah, okay. I have other buttons, but for the most part, this is my stash. I have a couple. I kept my light bulb full of buttons, and I have one big of the ball jars. And that's pretty much it. And this, but I'm getting rid of everything. I'm sharing with you guys in my V stash. Lots and lots of buttons. Lots of buttons. Let me see what you guys are talking about. He loves it. Oh, good. That's so good to hear. Don't show those to Mimi. I'm gonna share. Yeah, there's some that you girls were waiting for. Those colored ones that I had from. Oh, let me show you guys. Then I'll do a mixed media. We'll do some basic mixed media in one of my journals, really quick, nothing fancy, and we'll show some basic things that you can do. We'll use a little something stuff really quick, but I want to show you guys something. I got another postcard album. Now that I'm done making a mess with my buttons. But I like this because it has the divider there. Yeah, but anyway, that's what I was trying to show you is that I put the paste. You can put your paste or your stencil over the sides and then colorize it. And then make sure that you seal, that you, I almost did it again, that on your box, if you're painting the sides or even if you're not doing paste, but you're just painting the sides, make sure you seal it, unless it's, you want, because it's going to be used, so you want to seal it. And you can get several different kinds of sealers from your local store, for sure. I like Krylon. I use that. That's an aerosol. There is, you can use liquid varnish. You can use Dorland's wax. This is what I use most of the time on my watercolors or not, well, my watercolors, but also my acrylic ink, like paintings and things. This cold wax, it's great. It's great. That'll seal your watercolors, your inks, all of that. I won't comment on my button collection. Really, Mo? Awesome. Isn't Lucy's name awesome? Let's see. I have a couple tobacco tins full of buttons for my mom's and my grandma's. Oh, wow. Oh, I got something else to show you guys. Oh, I got to share. Okay, we're going to do a quick show and tell share. I'm going to put these away because we're going to do a little bit, quick little mixed media, something. And I'm not even going to create necessarily a page. I'm just going to do some things. Here's some more of my buttons. Jeez Louise. Put those up in the leftover box. I have a little box here that have things in. Okay. I'm just going to leave my late box out because the cat, I'm going to show you guys. Oh my gosh, wait till I show you. Don't tell me she wasn't here. Unless she's up, you better go get her. She might want to be here. We could do, oh, I know what we're going to do. Maybe. If you, no, never mind. Maybe, I don't know. I'm wishy-washy on something. But anyway, let me show you. So I was over at the ghost's house, and his grandmother now has been dead she died 30 years ago. I don't know. Anyway, my sister-in-law is a minimalist too. Yeah, I'm a minimalist, and having all this stuff drives me flipping crazy. Me too. Girls, let me just show you what's coming up. Now, okay. So I have 3 other containers of buttons. Now those containers are the ball jars. So I have 2 of those and a smaller jar. Plus all this buttons. All of those buttons. And I'm going to put buttons in here, and I'm going to put something else in here too. But that's not what I was going to show you guys. You guys are just talking about buttons. I'm just going to show you. So I have several containers plus that to go. My new man is also a crafter. You have someone in your life that's awesome, Mo. So there will be no minimalism in your future. I love doilies too. I love it. Okay. So anyway, I forget what island the ghost said these were from, but there's a couple of things in here from his grandmother that he is going to allow me to share with you guys. Button blanket, right? Anyway, this is one of them. So this is 30-plus-year-old sea glass. Authentic. 30 plus, and I say 30 plus because I know it was longer than that. But anyway, 30 plus authentic sea glass. So there's greens, bright greens, there's light blues, there's some clear. This is cool to use on mixed media. There's dark greens and light blue. Anyway, so I'm gonna make up some bag for you guys. Yes, authentic, and it's vintage, truly vintage. Isn't that awesome? Yes. So there'll be some of that to share. Actually, all of that's got to go. Look at, okay. This is for me. I snagged this. So he's some of the stuff that his grandmother had, and she was yeah. Anyway, but these are the cutest things. They're Turkish woven miniature carpets. Can you stand it? I'm 2 lucky journals are gonna get these put in there. Isn't that fun? Aren't they gorgeous? And it's authentic woven rug. Isn't that cute? OMG. I snagged those. In connection with these things? No. Those other packages I told you? Look also from this. From little tiny Easters. So I'm making, and there's 11 in here. One was missing. So, but I'm going to make 11 of those little pouch things I said for, yeah. And each one is going to get one of these. There's a bee on there. There's a few bunnies. There's a froggy. They're all Easter related. I said, what perfect timing. And all of these are old. Well, this one's 2004. These are, I don't know. Doesn't have a date or doesn't have anything on, but they came from somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, this I got for you guys. I snagged it. He's like, you're taking my stuff. I'm like, yep. So, yep. And then he had some beads too that I snagged from him. These are pretty. But there's something else. This is for you guys, and I snagged something else for you guys to share. And look at all those pretty little beads. These are like glass, and they're on these little tiny, like, the thing is so thin. Look at that. The wire, it's so tiny. So pretty. Look at this one. Come on, focus. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, I snagged those for my journals. To make for my journals. And then he gave me this. What is this? This is, I don't know, some sort of pictures or something he's telling me. What is this? Pictures of something. They're like actual pictures, but they're tiny. Like some of them were, but they're like, see? So those would be cute to cut up and make little doohickey things. Yeah, Diane, that's what I'm thinking too. They were homemade stitch markers. Yeah, I have no idea. And then he gave me a couple of these. And I'm thinking about painting these. They're big. But this is, I don't know how old these are because, see, they're marked, but they're, I don't know, they might not be as old, but they're table runners. But I thought maybe gluing this or collaging this down and on one of my altered bags, a couple, maybe put this one on the front or something. I don't know. And then, but paint them first with my acrylic inks. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing with these. Yes, Debbie, that's exactly a big collection. Yeah. Yeah. So snagged a few things. only a couple. The rugs and the little, and these were. He's finally. He had some change in life things, so he got divorced basically. So, but he's clean. He's packed up all stuff, her stuff, and that's been for a while now. But the point being made is that he's now getting around to his grandmother's things. No, yeah, they're not stamped though. Like I think it was when it was made, when this fabric was made. I don't. These aren't handmade or anything. I think these are definitely machine made, and I think they probably just stamped it on there, pressed it on there. But anyway, I thought the rugs were the cutest thing though. But yeah, so he's cleaning out his house. Anyway. Oh, and I said these. There's some jewelry. Look at some of these old-fashioned ladies. Here's one. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or not, but she's pretty. But there's fans. I got a couple fans. I got some other vintage girls with hats there. See, I think about you guys all the time. Oh, there's a moon with charms on it. Oh, here's one. Nice one. I like this one too. This one's pretty. She's got like a pearl in that. No, I think it was printed. I think like they had a machine printed on. I think machine prints them on there. I don't think that was hand done. It looks too crisp, too. I don't know. It doesn't look handmade. Like hand stamped or hand put on there. It's for embroidery, but it's never been embroidered on. Or it may have been for those paint tubes that had a roller in the 70s. Maybe. I don't know. So that's one more thing. And then, okay, now. When I saw this, girls, I said, oh, I gotta have this. Oh, so, okay. This is from the other one. Anyway. There's the ghost right there. So if y'all have any questions, you can ask him. Anyway, look at these very, very old containers of all these different colored glass seed beads. Some are plastics, but like that one's not. But like, look at this one. Gorgeous. Look. I mean, if you do jewelry and stuff, or you like these little beads, oh my God, there's so many in here. And they're old. I know the containers are old, but that has nothing to do with, because the containers weren't for the beads. But you can, I mean, because of how old these are, I know that these beads are old. A lot of them. There's green, and there's some, those I think are acrylic, not glass. Definitely a lot of glass in here. But just very old. Like these are not new. Like look at these little tiny round ones. And these are old. These are, babe, how old are these roughly, you think? Look, these are the coolest things. And these, I don't know how old these are. But look, I come at this jar, right? I look it up. Look, what are these little things? Like, are they brats? What? What's the deal with these little things? I've never seen anything like it. And they're acrylic, nothing fancy. But these little things that they have the pointy end. So see how they're shaped, right? And I think they were meant for these little tiny plastic flower caps. Let's put the green one in there. Anyway, but you don't have to use them for the flowers, but look. So then you make the little flower. But exactly, Deb, that's right. 30 easy, yeah. But look at it. So, but you could also just, the point is not, I mean, it's sharp, but it's not like gonna poke through my finger sharp, but they are kind of sharp when they poke you. But I figured even if you guys don't have these, because I don't know, there's not very many of those left in here. There's maybe 20, maybe. Oh, and look at this one. This is Easter colors. Whole bag of Easter colors. So yeah. Oh, look at these silver glass beads. Yeah. Sticking into foam. Oh wow. Oh, look at the green. Folks, just really pretty beads. Oh, these are acrylic. These are funny. Or just not even acrylic. I think they're just plastic. They're not very special, entertaining at all. These are glass, most of them. There's some of those acrylic pink ones in there I see, but yeah, and she had them labeled like this one says green something or another. I can't read it. Small gold sequins. Well, there was gold sequins in here. What is this one? Oh, that's acrylic. Oh, these are the pretty. These are like a bronzy old gold. Like they're so pretty. Little tiny red ones. Red seed bead. Pearl seed beads. Oh, I don't know. Look at those copper orangey beads. Those are pretty. I know they look more orange in the screen, but they're definitely like a coppery orange. Anyway, so these are for sticking in styrofoams. Maybe when you're making flowers? I don't know. But anyway, so these are all going to be split up. And, what is it? Oh, little tiny white ones. And I'm going to have these available at the sale. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I missed. Normal. Thanks, sis. A beater sequin on a pin in the styrofoam ball to make hollow. Okay. All right. Makes sense now. Yeah. Your mom used to make those too, Lucy? Little short pins. Anyway, you guys, I thought they'd be fun in journals. Even if, I mean, they are plastic, so you can't, like really look at these little tiny green ones. And clear, white, whatever. Nothing else. Oh, this is a cute, it's like burgundy, black, and silver together. Anyway, so yeah, I gotta sort these. And these will be available. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys that because I thought these were cool. I mean, you're talking definitely 30 plus years of beads. I used to have a vintage Xmas bauble that was made of styrofoam and beads like that. Oh, okay, Mo. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff from his grandmother and his mom that's just old. Like he's got like 2 china sets, and he's got a big, huge dining room table that he's got nowhere to put it, and it's been sitting in his garage. Yes, so he's got a lot of stuff he has to go through from the past. What is not going on here? That's what I did. This tray is for crap, but whatever. It'll do until I get it all separated. And then one more quick thing, and then a bit of mixed media of messiness fun. I'll show you how to have fun. Okay, I want to put that over there for now, for a minute. Where did I put you? Oh. Here. Well, I like the cover, so this is going to be of sorts. Nothing special about the book, just the cover. Then I'll show you. I have, Lucy, I bet you those were fantastic. Not sure you can knit with those needles anymore. Yeah, I hear ya. Yes, this is a life insurance thing. And this may get a makeover. No, actually it's not. But it is dirty. It needs to be washed out. But what's really cool is the and it's thick. Not thick. It's like file folder material. I paid $10 for this thing. But none of them have anything in it. It's just fun. Anyway, so I'm going to take the envelopes out. I don't know what I'm going to do with the cover yet. I got to figure something out with that. But this is what I like. This is a beautiful cover. And it's green. And it's like file folder, but no, it's like thick. Oh, it's in good shape, but I really just like this. So I really, anyway, let me bring you guys down. Let me bring you down, but sorry, trying to get you in the right position. There we go. Oh, now I need to back out a little bit. What the hey? Okay, perfect. Anyway, postcards. And while we're sitting here going through this really quick, I need something. Every one of these that I mark is going to be available for sale. Might as well do that as we're going along, right? I love olive greens. That's what I love. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll do that later. I'll just do a quick flip through, not to bore you guys. But yeah. 1903. 1903. This one is. The book is in rather great shape, considering the age. But yeah. Wait for it. Wait. It's one of your favorites. Yeah. And not there yet. Not there yet. I was kept up last night. Oh, I ripped it. That's okay. Not the card, the paper. Look. Okay. So there she is on a chair. That's why she was kept up all night. Too funny. I thought that was funny. Anyway. This is where we start, I think. Yep. Look at all. These are postcards, but they're like blue. They're blue. They're like, see how the color is not black. It's blue. So, and you guys know I love architecture and buildings, cityscapes. Such pretty. And then we got some people. I'm mostly interested in the buildings. Mostly interested in the buildings. More buildings. It's not a page. It just broke from this one. More buildings that I love. Ooh. Oh, That one. Oh, the one that's not stamped. Oh well. Doesn't matter. It's still building. This one's pretty. Look at that. Mm-hmm. May have gone in those postcard stereoscopes. Yeah, but usually aren't those like doubled and like it's got two little things? Because I have a couple of those somewhere in my craziness over here. But where did I put you as the question? I'm not even gonna look for it right now. Doesn't matter. You could be right. So yeah, and then what I'm probably gonna do is cut down the cover, or what I might do is just scan this, and then for yeah, but I still want to cut this down. Yeah, cut this down, and I'm gonna make this this is gonna become a and I may not even cut it down. Who knows? I probably will. An ephemera holder. It's gonna be turned into that eventually. Okay, now let's have some fun, hey? Let me get all this stuff out. I gotta do that. Those can go over here. Gotta make sure that the putty tat bye, Sissy Pooh. Have a great night. Exactly. Yeah, Debbie. That's what I'm thinking, because it's gonna be it's gonna be an ephemera holder. So I think because it's in a bigger shape, it's fine. To leave it. I don't know. It's kind of big, so I don't know what it's gonna weigh once I'm done with it. Ta-da! Okay. That's the that away now that I showed you guys my cutter. Let me go grab a book. You know what? Actually, well, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a book. There are but I haven't done a video of just that. I can get my words out. There I have some live streams on my channel that but I don't think the title says flip through, but my point is I have several flip throughs on my channel, but they're within videos. And I would flip through right now, but that's no fun for you guys. What can I do here? What do I got here? Oh, you know what? This is perfect. This is perfect. I'll use this. Now this is a journal I started. I haven't done much in here. And what I do when I have these thin ones, I'll glue them together. Oops. That already stuck together. Jules, I got your message on. I haven't had a chance to call you back. I've been super busy. And tomorrow I got to go to mom. I'm going to mom. So I'm sorry. I haven't had a chance to call you back. Are you doing okay? Everything good? Everything progressing? Life okay? What's new? But I also have a lot of mixed media already, like any of the art journaling. And yeah, I mean, it's all you get to a point where you just do the same. Learn your process. Do the process that makes sense to you. Try new things. and reform your process. But most of all, it's just playing and like, liking the medium or the artistry or the craft that you're is really important, because if you don't enjoy it, what did I do here? Oh, um, then why do it? You're not going to have any fun if it's not something that you like. Um, when I first started out in the mixed media area and becoming an artist, I started with acrylics. Can't stand them. Nope. There's only one acrylic paint in my studio, and it's white, and I rarely ever use it. Other than that, inks and watercolor all day, every day, and sprays and things. Um, you could cut it and make a big one and a small. There you go, Lucy. I could. Yeah, I still use it. You made really? Oh, that's awesome. You could always tell them I do commission work. I don't do any of the. I think you got one of the oil painted ones, right? I don't do that anymore. Um, but I certainly do take commission orders. Life okay? Guest DT? Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll call you. Like I said, it's late now, and mom, I'm going to mom's tomorrow, so I will. And I gotta call my girlfriend Teresa on Sunday. So I will call you on Sunday, and we can talk about it. How about that? Because I will be on all day tomorrow. And won't have any time to really sit down and talk until Sunday. And Sunday's my chemo day, so that's, it's hit or miss. Yep, the oil painted traveler's notebook. Yeah, yeah. Those were fun. They were a one time only project though. Never do them again. Never again. You know what I'm using right now? Just gesso and glue. And you could water cut these too. Just take a damp brush and cut around. But I don't care. I want for this part, unless it's going up against the edge, which even then I don't even fuss with. I just put it down wherever I want, and we're going to flip here for a second so I can have an even book. Where is my other? Oh, here it is. And you could even use glue. Not for this. Oh, you could, but you could use glue stick for lighter weight papers. So. And don't be afraid to whether it's a paper pack, or napkins or rice papers or whatever the case may be. Don't be afraid to rip and tear. And let's see, do we have a napkin that can go with that? What do I got? I got my napkins right here too, underneath my okay. Yeah, I'll call you on Sunday. Let's see if there's any more flowers that I want to put with this. Oh. Let's do this. Seriously. Oops. Oops. That's my OCD. Um, I have to clean up my desk every night, and well, part of that's because I have a feline in the house, but yeah. I wanted another flower, but since we're just doing a quickie, I'll just put one up here. And you can take, I'm just going to go ahead and take my little thing that I use for my glue. I'm always, oh, all your buttons. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. No, no, no. No, no, no. Nope. Ah, stop it. There's where your problem lies, when the product won't cooperate. That's what the problem is. Of course, I'm not using the brush I normally use, but this will work. This is fine. This is fine. Remember, center out. And I don't have like any clear gesso. I'm completely out. So normally I would come in here and do clear gesso on top of the whole thing before I paint. But that's not to be. Yeah, I have like a very little bit, and I'm saving it for emergencies. I haven't had money to buy any, so. But what I would suggest is glue all your stuff down if you're doing flat. If you're doing 3D, I mean, that's a completely different avenue. Oh, that's not where I want it. You can do anything in mixed media. I mean, if it's my thing is, very few things for me are precious. If it ain't the kitchen sink and it ain't if it ain't tied to the wall or screwed into the wall, it's fair game. So if you think it'll look good in your project, and don't be afraid to get, like, you can get household items to make making tools and things. If you have a jelly plate, make your own papers, and then, cut them up and tear them up. And that was too much. That's okay. It won't go to waste. Where should we put it? I want it in the middle, maybe there, maybe halfway. Oh yeah, let's just do that. I'll do that. I'll do that instead. You know, and napkins are real thin, so this is going fast. But there are you know, mixed media can get really. I have some that are very elaborate. Um, yeah, I'll show you one in a minute, or a couple. I'll grab a couple of my books to show you some of the things that you can do. And like I said, Debbie does mixed media too. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry this first. Dry your layers. Even if it's just a spot dry to get the wetness. But you don't want to, you want to make sure your napkin is dry because it's delicate, right? So you don't want it to rip, right? So, you know, there's that. Oh, I guess that, oh, I have a bubble. That's okay. It's in my journal. I don't care. It's in my journal. Okay, now we can dry. Let's see. Might just throw a blanket over my very messy table. So Lucy, that's a good idea. I do that for my prep table, you know, my dining room table, which is actually kind of like my prep table for everything. Or it's okay, I'm working on this, it's halfway done, I'm gonna throw it over there after the stream is over. Then my table gets all full of crap. I just shut the door. You're lucky. I don't see how I have a door. I have a door. I'm in my living room, turned dining room, turned studio. Oh my gosh, I've been talking to you, Tay. Where you been? I don't know. No. I was giving some hints and tips and just, you know. Richard's eye was bothering him. He's taken to the ER last night to get to do. Aww. That's no bueno. Oh, is he? Oh. Three kittens. That's sad. Blue ball. Awesome. Awesome. You are, I have to say, Mo, it's so good. It seems like you are, you know, you've come a long way, baby, as they say. Things are doing good. I'd like to hear that. Now, the other thing about mixed media is this is cute, you know, and I could add some stuff and I probably would, and you don't have to, but then there's the trick of making it all blend together and get rid of your edges all at the same time. And this is where gesso is your friend. Good. Yeah, I know it was a struggle at first, but I'm so glad that things are working out well for you and the kid, you know. And I might come in here to make it look like I'm not doing that edge, is I'll make sure that I bring in, when I do the gesso schmear, as I call it, I'll make sure that I bring it onto the paper. And you'll start to see that your edges will blend away. And I could have left more, but I didn't want to. That's okay. Didn't want to. And then I'm going to get rid of him. Make sure it's in the page or in the project, however you want to do it. And then get a little bit. Make sure you get onto the product. Oops. You don't want it. You don't want it. And see, another thing about matte medium is the fact that you can wash off after you've put it on. As long as you have done the sandwich, you are free to wash. So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. And if you are OCD, because I know some of you lovely, wonderful people are more so OCD than me and need to have your hands clean. I get it. Well, hey, no problem. This stuff washes off, soap and water. But you can also wear gloves. And there's also a product, which I have some and I barely use it, but it's called Gloves in a Bottle. And you can put that on your hands. And see, now I'm just going to wipe back a little bit. You want to get it when it's wet. You don't want to tackle it when it's dry. But, and then everything starts to come together. Oh, that was a lot, Shauna. Ooh. Look. Go lay down now. Made a mess. Come on. Let's go outside. Outside. Come on. Outside. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Loki, come. I don't have time to clean up y'all's messes. Why? Hold on, guys. I got dog mess over here. Really? Come on, let's go outside. Ow. Bad dog. Come on, let's go. I can't lift you, Loki, and Chris is not here. So you're going to have to go outside. Come on. Come on. Help you. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Outside. I don't want you partying in the house. Move. Okay. Come on. 1, 2, 3, out. 1, 2, 3, out. Okay. Just go on your butt. Well, let's get it. Come on. We got it. Facing back up. All right. Go on, Dodo. Macy, leave him alone. Oh my goodness. Grand Central Station. Shauna's Zoo Shop. Come visit. Yeah. Well, yeah, autistic. And you know what? Mo, you and Tay there have a little something in common. I'm just saying. Although, well, Mo's son is quite grown now. But I'm sure that you and Mo could relate on a lot of fronts, I'm thinking. And if you do it in one place, make sure that whatever you do in another. So once is an accident, 3 times is artistry, is craft. What kind of stencil should we put on here? You guys think of the kind of stencil you'd like to see on here. while I dry. How about we do that? Audience participation equals audience fun. Come on, glue. Thank you. Yeah, it's time to get a replacement Dawn bottle. I mean, it's still working, but it's get to that point. Of course, I have been using this one for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years now. Taylor has 2 young children that are in the same area as that. So that's why I said you and her might have some common ground. So anybody, come on. There's got to be some kind of stencil that we think would look good with this. Do we want garden? Do we want abstract? I mean, heck, circles. I mean, you know, whatever majority vote. And then the other thing that gesso gives you, if you smear it right, put it on your project, it gives the interest and it gives a glow at the end of the project. All right, I just wanted to add a little more gesso. Okay, I'm gonna dry. You guys think of the type of pencil we want to see. Use some sprays. What is this? Ooh, yes. Let's use this one. Maybe a little bit of that. And maybe a little bit of green. Ponderosa Pines Olive. That green one. Dry your layers, people. Dry your layers. This is a teal. I don't want teal. No, I'm not. I'm going to use this. Okay, we're going to use this. And night dabs. A meshy stencil. Mesh. Mesh today. I do have mesh. Let me find it. Gotta find it. And I know for being an OCD person, you think I wouldn't like this setup, but I do. I love just having my stencils here, not in a thing where I gotta lift them in and out and put them away and blah, 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 blah. No. Not how Shauna rolls with her stencils anymore because it drives me bonkers. Of course, I mean, sometimes they stick together in here, but this one's kind of meshy. Yes. We will use that one just because I have barely used it. Now, you can use paste, any kind of modeling paste, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to use some gesso because it's here and that's what I grabbed, and I don't want to grab anything else. But any kind of paste will do the same trick as soon as I find a palette knife. Where? Oh, where? Did I still do? No. Oh, are they all dirty? I bet you they're all dirty. So I gotta use a plastic one. Well, gosh darn it. All right, I guess I'll use this one. Can't believe all of them are dirty. But actually, I can't. What are you messing with, cat? It's an animal. It's the others. No. All right. Let's just do this. I mean, and this is really basic mixed media. Go over your stuff because it helps meld everything together as well as gesso. Like, you know, you want this on top of that because it's part of the picture, right? So, you know. I don't mind going over my, and then if there's something there, I can wipe it off. And I don't put it everywhere, and I don't want it to be perfect. And especially if it's mixed media, you don't want it to be perfect. You want it to be kind of like hit or miss. I made a mess there. That's okay. Not a mess. I mean a miss, but that's okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Good, good, good. Let's put a spot there and a spot here. And I don't want it in the middle of the book. So let's scoot that over. It's okay. I want some right there. Okay. That's that. Pick 3 to 5 places. Paste. Okay. I'm going to do twofold here. I'm going to do flip through while I'm drawing. And this could be fun. Okay. Multitasking, people. Multitasking. Okay. I'm going to set this over here, and I'm going to dry that for a second. Let me get a book and just show you a couple. Hi, Cootie Cat. And you can do, I mean, this is art journaling, but, you know, I take the same approach. There might be some differences or exceptions depending on what I'm doing, like 3D versus flat, you know, but I do take some of the same, once you get a process, that's the thing. It's playing and learning the process that works for you. That's like I was saying earlier, like there's not any acrylic in my studio. I am strictly a liquid medium artist. So when I started out with acrylic. Couldn't stand it. So I switched. I went on the look out to find what makes me happy, what I like. And because acrylics wasn't doing it. I wasn't getting everything about it. I just don't like acrylic. It's not my thing. Okay, so really quick. I'm gonna let that sit over there and dry a minute. See, I'm glad. I knew you guys would be able to. Which way are we going here? Okay, so here's a cityscape I did. Napkin. This is wallpaper, and then there's tissue paper in the back. There's this one. There's this one. Oh, it's stuck. It's okay. Don't care. It's fine. It looks 3D. Exactly. Yeah. And highlighting it, outlining. This is cute. Watch. So this is part of the story, and part of it is I can pull this out and I can write a big tag that I need. At the time I made this page, and then I put a walk in the direction your heart pulls you. Go where your dreams take you. And see, these are stickers. I should have put. I might have to encase those, but that's okay. We're just gonna push that down a little bit. It doesn't matter. It's my art journal. I don't really care. And see, I also did fun things with the edges. I cut around the flowers. So like in your journals, you can do that. You can cut around. This is some of my early watercolor stuff. This is my first ink tints, I think. No, not my first, but one that I really love this page. Simple as it is, I just really like it. That's ugly. Okay, so there's that. There's that. This is my big dilutions that I work in every once in a while, especially if I want to work big. These are my favorite size. These are the square Arteza. And I'm sure some other generic companies have come out with the similar books. Still backwards. Get it together, Shauna. So this is one of my favorite pages. You can see this on my Instagram. And I'm not gonna. There's another cityscape. Another just stuff. You'll see this on my Instagram. Most of these you can see in my Instagram. This one doesn't have anything but design and color, and I love it. Oh, thank you. Well, if they get, I don't care that this one's stuck together. This wasn't my favorite page. I don't do holiday stuff very often, but I had a vision. It didn't go. I like this part. Don't really care for this part. But that's the thing. This is my entourage page. This is me. I fly with my own wings. I sure do. And yeah, you just got to. See, here's the thing I told you. I was telling you from my creative journal that one of the girls took a picture of it. This is that one. But it's got washi tape. It's got collage tape. This has tea bags on it. It has string on it. Napkins. Yeah. This one didn't quite turn out as my vision. But I love the paper that I used, but just flowers, and I just did some, weird outlining. I don't know what I was, what I don't remember what my vision was. I do kind of like the faded back look with the stenciling of just really light gesso in the background, but I don't like the lines I made. I think that was the only thing I did wrong with this page, but anyway. And then my giraffe. That is a napkin, different napkins. Paste. This is all paste in through here. All paste and napkins. Rice paper and napkins again. Another one. Rice paper and napkins and paste again. Okay, there's that one. Give you guys a little bit of inspiration. Which spread you would you can find me anywhere underneath my name. Except for Etsy, it's Musinart. But search Musinart or search Shauna Musin. Can I tell? That's why I love napkins and rice paper. They are the easiest things to. This is the one I just showed you guys. Yeah, this is the right way. Almost thought I had it backwards. This is, I took tissue paper and I did my Daddy Band's secret treatment on there. Well, not mine. One I got from a couple different people. And then I took gesso in a little fine tip bottle that I had at the time. And I drew out some rosy flowers on, and then I collaged that paper down. Paste, stamping, another one of my flowers behind some collage. that's a Marimi paper. This is all these elements are from Marimi Small Art and the stencil, but I used watercolor here, and I used watercolor. This stuff is really fun to play with because it soaks up the color as you put color around it. This light, no, wait. Is this the light dimensional ground? No. It's either the light dimensional ground, which is fun to play with, or I think, where did I put the other one? Where's my other one? One moment, please, where I get myself to get. Oh, here it is. That stuff. No. Here. I don't have anything behind anything anymore. You'd think I'd be able to find it quicker. This stuff is one of my favorite. Next to white gesso, like these two, and that dimensional ground are my favorite. Paper texture paste by Finnebear is amazing. It is amazing. So fun to play with. Anyway, I think this is the light dimensional ground. I'm pretty sure of it. But it has a different kind of, you see how the color, like really more than gesso. Gesso will soak up some spots, not as much. See how you can see gesso's more white? Like you can really see it pop more compared to this, where it's really soaking up the color. It's just really fun. This was my bunny page. Now say it slower. Musin Art is my Etsy name. Everywhere else, you can find me under my name. Just put in Musin or Shauna Musin and you'll find it. The bunny page, yeah, a lot of people. Oh, yeah, I did. It was a spur of the moment. I was crafting with Melanie and Paula tonight, and then some of the girls we were talking. I'm like, okay, well, I'll go over to my channel and do a little bit of show them a little bit of basic mixed media. Didn't really care for this page, although I love the bunnies, but I didn't do that. They're made that way, except for I did put the little flowers. It's all paste. This is what that is. Is that oil pastel? It might be oil pastel, but then I have my collage papers in the background. A lot of these pages. Oh gosh, that one, my fairy one. Didn't quite turn out as it was supposed to, but whatever. That's right. Yeah, we're doing a page on our own, but I'm kind of as the gesso dries, I wanted to give them a walkthrough because some of the girls haven't. Now this is napkins and rice paper, stenciling, just a really pretty page. What are you crafting on, Chris? Here's more tea bags I put in the background, texture paste. Collage papers, really thin collage papers, and then a whole bunch of collage papers. You can see music paper back there. You can see all kinds of things. Okay. But then you look at it and you can't tell that it wasn't all put together to begin with. It was as if they were born. This is my absolute favorite page that I've done, I think. Next to that other cityscape one we looked at, I love this page. I love this page. But I have a lot of them that this is what I do. I do my collage and I figure out, my collage kind of dictates your your colors really, because you want to be complementary, you want to match, you want to, all that stuff. But yeah, don't be afraid to play. I mean, I've tried things and I haven't liked them, and I just don't do them again. Another page, we played with dilution sprays, and it came out. It's okay, but it's so not me. I mean, I made it, but it's very, very bright and colorful. I like it because it's pretty and bright and colorful. And it has some paste here and stuff. But yeah, that's not really. There's another one. Oh, it's in this journal. See, this one I didn't even do anything with. I just slapped. This is, you know what this is? Cut out from fabric. Both of these, not napkin. It's fabric that's been glued down. That's another. This is a vintage one that we all. Oh, just it's so pretty, so pretty. And butterfly one. Again, rice papers and collage papers and yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that one. Where is my, okay. No, I have another one that you can see on my Instagram. It's a rooster page. I have tons of more journals, but I just give you guys an idea. Because this one really didn't have a lot in it. Nothing really good except for the first page. So let's dry this now really quickly. And I've chosen a green Ponderosa Pines Olive. This is a pretty like bronzy gold color, maple syrup bronze. These are all Lindy's sprays or inks or whatever. Or I should say sprays or powders. And iridescent copper. It sucks being out of clear gesso. I'll see if I can, because I can't work without clear gesso on my mixed media. This doesn't work. This is a ground, and it also protects. And you can also, like napkins and rice papers, you can glue down with clear gesso. That's how I mean, basic clear gesso. But it has a binder in it, so when it attaches to these thinner products, smaller ephemera holders. Oh, nice. Oh, let me go let the dogs in. Don't say it. All right. Now go lay down. No. That you guys had. Oh, good. All right. I'll give you some water when I'm done. I'm almost done. Y'all need to go lay down now. Go lay down. Come on. Blankets in here. Everybody's beds are in here. And oh my God, this place is a disaster area. And to think. Anyway, all right, let's finish drying really quick here. If it's still cool to the touch, it means it's still wet. And if you can, drying under and over will help ensure good adhesion. Oh, it's snowflake paste. It might do the same trick, although it does have that little like sparkly stuff in it, right? Because it's snowflake paste. I'm sure if it's a paste, you can stencil with it. Question: why does my heavy gesso dry so fast? I don't usually get it. It only takes a couple of minutes to be completely dry. You may not be well. You're probably putting on a very thin layer, like I am. I dry it because I'm putting the gesso through the stencil, but you probably have warmer air. Gesso will dry really quick in really hot air, so that's probably what's contributing to the fact that it's drying. But see, this is like almost dry already. Like I said, I dry it and then I put together. What? Oh, I think I got glue on this the last time, if I remember right. I'm gonna go. I got glue up here this time too. I don't care though. It doesn't matter. Because and oops. I'll fix that. That's fine. Chris has been with me for quite a long time, so she kind of knows what I use and can answer probably a lot of questions that you have. Plus, she has a lot of experience too. She's been doing mixed media for a little bit, huh, Chris? A couple of years now, a few years now. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna give this a zap now. Did I put 2 pages together? I think I did. No, it doesn't feel like I did. Oh, that one I know I had to put 3. I think maybe I need to put another one on this. It's so thin. The thing is it doesn't matter that it's thin. You can always, when you go to do the other side, you'll straighten it out. But, you feel that it's too thin to work on, then okay. That's it? No. Maybe. Because you can. It was like 2020, so it's almost been 3 years. Yeah. Mixed media is a rabbit hole. Probably the tip of the house. I am burning up right now, my kids. Yeah. If you have really warm air, and if you're doing that box now, okay. Let me see. Let me just give this a quick little bit of clear gesso. Clear gesso will give it a brown, like I said. It'll also protect what's already down there in terms of the napkin, the papers, as long as you have it good and glued down, you really shouldn't have any problems with it coming up. But now if you're doing a box, obviously you're building up, so you're not necessarily going to do this sandwich, because it's more of a dry. I'm trying to think if I think I have it on a picture. I'm gonna go grab my phone and show you a couple actual box tops I did. Let me see if I can find the picture here. Says me. Let's see, did I get pictures of the box? No, nope, nope, nope. I don't have pictures of the boxes I sold. But I guess I'll have to do a box now, won't I? Yeah, because I'm not seeing the boxes. Okay, no, it's not on there. So anyway, um, I didn't go to 3D when I did mine. I just did. I remember I did like a napkin as the very top, to kind of give it some uh, color and texture with design. And then I did the chipboard pieces the pre-made chipboard pieces that have the pictures on them. I peeled the backs of those off, and so I could make them thinner. So I didn't want them as thick as they were. And I used cut paper flowers and stuff from paper packs that I used on one of them. So I mean, you can do anything as long as it has a reason, or as long as you're adhering it down properly and using good products. If you're just doing it for yourself, or even like your father, sister, mother, brother, but oh no, that's right. You don't necessarily have to, but I even use professional products when I'm doing my art journal pages. That's just how I roll. Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, right, my friend? Oh, 6 years, right, Mo? Yeah. Well, and then Judy and some of my mods, Joyce. I mean, I've been friends with them for 8 years. Not no, 9 years, 8 years, something like that. Anyway, so yeah, became a little bit after that. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been in this community a while now, and I don't have anything for my wet brush to go into, so just gonna wrap it up until I can get it there. Okay, are we good? It's I disturbed it, and I don't think this corner was completely dry yet. You're lucky you don't have to dry yours. I can't believe your gesso, and you're using heavy gesso, and you must be putting it on really thin, really. I know, right? That's when we were on Ustream. Oh my god, yeah. Did that for a couple of years, and then we all had to switch over. And that's okay. I actually kind of like um, YouTube as far as the streaming, being a streamer and and now I have StreamYard, so it's great. Um, but back before I even had StreamYard, I did like YouTube over Ustream. But Ustream was the thing. That was the thing back in the day, right? So um okay. Gesso the book. Oh yes. Should I wait a minute? Should I gesso the bottom part of the box if I'm? Oh no, no, no. If you're covering it up, like completely covering it up, I wouldn't even bother. But now on the outside, anywhere you plan to paint, you need to unless it's raw wood. But if it's one of those painted cigar boxes, you need to sand it down, sand it a little bit to break up the glossy paint that's on there, and so you'll be able to put some fresh paint because the way it is now, the paint won't stay. Is my point. After a while, whoever buys it, they'll have paint chipping off. So anywhere you're going to paint, you want to have a ground, whether that's clear gesso, white gesso, matte medium even. You want a gram. So, okay. Now, we're going to get messy with these. And I usually, let's get, where did I put my rag? Hello? Shut up. Of course, I have a hot flipping mess here right now. So, and I don't see. Okay. I use my, I have one that's specifically, this is my ink towel, which is, or ink, this was a pillowcase. I use it for my art now. I mean, I'm just saying. It works out fantabulous. And I can make a mess all I want. I'm using a cheap cigar box. Got it covered with gesso, just not the very bottom. Yeah, no. Put glue on that baby and stick that piece of wallpaper down in the bottom of the box. You don't need to gesso that. Okay. Oh. Spray bottle. We're about to get jiggy with it, girls. And if you've never been with me before, you have no idea what's about to happen. Tell them, Chris. Tell them all about it. Why am I not getting? Okay. Just going to do it this way. And this is where the fun happens. Where did it go? Now you can spray this on. I could come in here if I wanted to. And water really is your catalyst. And Lindy's, see, I don't really care for spraying too much. Lindy's are permanent once they're dry. But see, you can definitely come in here and spray if you wanted to. I mean, just get all kinds of crazy with it. Let the pigment dance. Oh, I forgot to do something. Washi tape down the center of this journal, of this page. Did not do that. I did not do that. What was the question? Heck if I know. I don't remember what I wanted you to do. Or I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It wasn't important. Yes, this is where the fun begins. Yes. 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 Okay, and you did, and I'm gonna do this in layers, right? And I don't go everywhere. I go, we start to see now that the paste is coming forward. You're starting to see now. Dry your layers. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I forgot to lock my door, and my son's not here tonight, so let me. Yeah, my son and his girlfriend went over to their friend's house that lives in the city. So I'm here with just me and the animals and you guys. Okay, dry. Okay, now I'm gonna, at this stage, I'm gonna only, actually it's partially dried already. I am gonna now, we're gonna introduce the copper. Oh. This is, I do it that way, but not my favorite. Because it's how I roll, I'm just going to do it with a paintbrush because I can have more control. You know. Lolos. I know. Give it a little shake. You'll be fine. You finished going great. Okay. Y'all still with the train? Bus still on the route? We are still on the tracks. Okay. Now I am gonna. Oops. I'm gonna do that. Choo choo. Just get out a paintbrush. Even if you want to spray, spray. Whatever you feel like doing with that product, there's no rules. No one says you have to do it a certain way. Now, the product may work better if being used a certain way, but there's really no rules. Okay. Good dry that. And even though the heat gun will push some of the liquid around, make it all yummy and happy with each other. Loopy on glue? That's all right. I love how this is coming out. I love how this. I'm a drips girl, not really a splatters girl, but you do you. If you like splatters, you do splatters. You know, I do splatters from time to time. I'm just more of a grungy, drippy girl. Not personally, art wise only. Okay. You start to see. Let me bring you down close. Close your eyes. Bring you down. There we go. And see if you can, there, yeah, you can see some of the sparkle happening there. Look at that. Look around the piece. Some of it's still not dry yet. We're not done yet, but look at a little bit of paste, a little bit of color, and you just let it just dance around, drip or splatter. You know, I mean, hello. And then we're not done yet. I'll let you guys watch the process up close. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay. It's gotta dry first. It's gotta dry a little bit more first. You're gonna start to see the copper come out more and more as the copper dries. Starting to pop. Like especially up there, you can really see that layer of copper happening. Isn't that yummy? OMG. And I don't mind this. And this is, but see, this is why I normally put a piece of, and you know what? Walnuts. Just because this helps protects the spine. And really, I've lost my glue. I don't have, oh, there it is. Yeah, normally part of my process is to put down washi tape. And I know this isn't that page, but it's going to help give that page stability because I did not put washi, and I should have. And I'm going to do another one here. I don't normally have to do this if you've got a book that's got thick pages, but this just goes to show you can take a thin page book and just go at it. But it's right at two at a what do you call it? I did it the worst one. I skipped it on the worst one. This is right where the end of the folio. So this one would come out, you know, this is the middle of the signature rather. And not a great page to do this on, but anyway, it is what it is. Move, Macy. Okay. All right. And I don't care, this is my journal, but I gotta write a little bit more so it doesn't fall apart. But I mean, once it dries, it's fine. It's not going to go anywhere. The pages are dry, you know, I mean. And again, if you dry it from both sides. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'm not a grungy girl, but I do love me some good grunge. I call it pretty grunge. Okay, so I glued that. That's fine, I think. No. It's fine. It's okay. This is one of my more whatever journals. Okay, let's do now. This is Lindy's squirts. So it's in a little squirt bottle. So it's just basically Lindy's sprays or powders in a bottle. Nothing fantabulous about it. I mean, you know, nothing special other than the fact that it's in a drip bottle. But I didn't have the top on all the way. That's a good job. Good job, Shauna. Good job. Are you open or not open? Okay, thank you. Ooh, oof. Let it get grungy. Let it drip. Let it get messy. Oops. That was not supposed to happen, but that's okay. And again, okay, getting jiggy with it now. Getting jiggy with it now. Don't worry, we're not done yet. And we're not, you know, just, don't worry, my little friends. Watch the magic happen. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Ready? Oh, let's see what she's been working on. Let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Whoa. This is what our Chris has been up to. She's been fussy cutting and making things. And there's some more. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, this is that blue pack from 49 and Market, ain't it? I know my girl. Ain't it? The ones that we got the tape from. And don't be afraid to do what I'm doing. Lifting out color. Now I want more of this. I need some. I don't have my other thing right here right now. I almost spilled that. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Here we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. All right. Getting jiggy with it, people. I don't have any water here. I'm in the middle of like rearranging, cleaning my studio. So, you know, hey. There. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now we got to bring back more of the green, but we got to dry this first. And then we're done. And if it didn't have a word, you could put a word on it. You could put a person on it. You could do whatever you want on top of it if you wanted. Let's dry this, and then we'll add our green. And now all that the bronze and the bronzy gold and the copper is just gonna, once it's fully dry, it's all gonna pop. Watch it. You can watch it happening right here. You can see it a little bit. It's because it's wet, so I can't stop that. But you know, hey. Yeah, see, I knew. Oh, thanks. That pack of paper made 2 holders. Oh, nice. Very nice. You know what? This desk is a mess. Look. And I just cleaned everything today, but that's okay. I'll finish it. Finish it later. It's just so fun to watch uh, the paint play and do things. Send me pictures of the first one with some of the inside pages. Aw, see, yeah, that's cute. There you go. There's some inspiration, girls. Are you going to focus or not focus? There you go. So, yeah, that's awesome, Sean. Okay. All right. A little bit more. All right. Loki, hush. Poor baby. I know. I'm getting ready to come to bed in just a minute. You can wait. You hear him whining? Actually, I'm going to just do that. Loki. You guys hear him whining over there. Yeah, mind your paper, people. Mind your paper. And you know what? That's it. If you don't like it, oh, maybe I'm going to do some splatters for y'all. Now this page I really, really like. You know, and what would you? What I would probably come in here and do is I would bring like a white gel pen or something and really, you know what, and highlight the letters and not, we don't want that there. Okay, let's dry this now. I mean, but that's pretty much it. I mean, you could put anything you want on these pages. Oops, sorry. I'm bringing these back up. I mean, or art or canvas or whatever. Yeah, those things are really cute, Chris. But, well, that's kind of my favorite colors. One of my favorite paper packs. And, well, you made it, and it's cute. It's Loki. Yeah, he's whining. He wants me to get off here. Yeah, he's waiting for me. Well, my son's not here, so he would go between me and my son's room, and then back to me. And so my son isn't here tonight, as I stated. So, he goes back and forth, and one of them not being here, that's no bueno. But yeah, I love how paints, watercolors, ink, sprays, play with gesso. Trying to get it dry enough where you guys can see all the yumminess of close on camera. So give it another minute and then I'll show you. That's it, Diana. Chris can tell you. I think that's all. That's what it's about. Play some more. It's about the process. It doesn't matter what it looks like in the end. It's about the process, because every time you do an art piece, you're going to learn something, and what works for me may not work for you. then that's why, when people ask me, well, what, how to, just play with it, see what that product, and, and I know you're new, so like it's all new to you, and it's like, but don't rush out and buy everything, it, whether it's acrylic or watercolor, whatever. Buy a couple, a couple different colors of your favorite, your favorite colors, a couple different tubes or whatnot of your favorite colors. It's like just, try a little bit, see if you like it. And, you'll find your style and your way, and it may take you a while, but you know, the more you play and the more you try with different things, and yeah. Pink, you. Next time I'll do pink just for you. I'll do pink. Nice springy page. It's like a fairy garden, and she's peeking out behind the flowers up there. Exactly, and that's what I always preach, don't I, Chris? It's about the process. Find what works for you, because you're never gonna know unless you try, and you're never gonna know your style unless you play. You can't figure it out. People always say, "Oh, I haven't done my style." Just keep playing. You will find what you like and what you don't like. You know. Okay. All right, there it comes. It's really starting to come out now. And I even got, because some of the paint had mica and we were putting it over the believe, which is one of the things I do quite often. There is there it's like that had this color already in it. I'll show you. But yeah, on these ones that are not flat, that has the shimmer, they won't the shimmer doesn't really come out until it's fully dry. All right, good enough. Actually, I'm gonna bring you down here so you guys can I can lift it properly. Show you. You gonna focus, you freak, or what? Let's try this again. Well, okay. Well, it's good enough, but you can see the glimmer there, the glitz, little bits. It's not a lot. You can even see it on the bottom of the flowers there. There's a little bit there. So it's just a not it's just a little bit of shimmer, but Lindy's does have flat ones. I love how it did here with the paste. Looks like it's the ground, you know. And then see here, all that yummy, we got a lot of texture just by the color that we did. Let's see, and then if I can, you can see it, the glint, little bit of sparkle on that word. And this is one of my other favorite spots coming up here. And you can see the shimmer there. Yeah, see it's all flashing there? It's hard to show on camera, but look at that. Look at how pretty that looks. There, a little bit there. There we go. Now it's focusing really good. But see how just a couple napkins and some paste, some glue. You mean Taylor? That's what I'm doing with this box, playing and learning about the products to use and whatnot. Exact. You love the shimmer, Diane? Yeah, yeah. No, absolutely, Taylor. I mean, just you know what? Maybe Sunday. No, that's my key day. Maybe Monday. I'll come on and I'll do a box for the sale. How about that? Oh, yeah. So, and this is, now I had a clean desk and a clean table this afternoon, and this is now what I look like. I had a clean desk, and my other desk here was cleaned up. Now it's a look at, but I'm a lot cleaner than I was. Oh, it's coming along. It's getting there. Moment of clarity today for sure. It was nice to see all the sun coming in and the light and all that. So. Yeah, just simple napkin and a stencil. Art is messy, and you know what? You have more fun. And first and foremost, I'm a watercolorist, so this doesn't happen when I watercolor. And I love that watercolor is clean. It's one of the things I like about it. It also doesn't spoil. You can have it for 20 years and it won't go back, unlike acrylic. Anyway, but yeah, sometimes it's fun to get messy. Chris, you've been around me too long. You know exactly what I'm gonna say. Yeah, we'll see. I'll see if I think it's something I can fit in. But yeah, now and see then what I do is if I'm doing journal pages now, I leave this out just like this to dry and cure overnight. If I work on an altered bag or a cigar box or again, I'll leave it and I'll let it sit for a couple days before I even touch it to seal it or do anything else to it. I let it sit for 24 to 48 hours, depending on what it is. A journal page, by tomorrow morning, it'll be fine. But some things take longer to cure. So make sure that when you're doing that box and when you're done with it, let it sit for a couple days and then don't move everything, but see if there's any issues that you got to correct because it's your first time or even I miss stuff. You might miss a spot, but yeah, definitely let it cure for 24 to 48 hours before you think about touching it. Once you've put everything in its place on top, just let it sit and dry for a couple days, especially with the metals. If you're using that gel medium, definitely take the time and let that cure. That stuff takes a while. And even with drying it, you could dry it with your heat gun, but then I would still let it sit for 24 hours. Oh, I love you guys. I love to help and I love to be creative with others and I love to help other creatives and I love you guys inspire me, just as much as I inspire you, It's a two-way street. I like to help when I can and there's lots to learn out there. Just, keep watching videos, keep, and lives are really good to attend because you can ask the live questions. You can see the process in its entirety and you can see when I goof up. You're welcome, Tay. So yeah, I mean, but mixed media is fun. Mixed media is fun, and I'm glad you're giving it a go. But I don't know how long this page took. I didn't look at the time when I started, but hour and a half, something like that. My stuff away properly. Loki, I'm coming. I know. I am being caged, girls. So I'm glad you guys came over and I'm glad you enjoyed. You are going into. Yeah. How about that? I got it done quickly. No dawdling. But actually, Chris, you got to go watch because there's only half of this video was for this page. The other half was other stuff, show and tell, and more show and tell, and more tell. And then we did our journal page. Oh, and we I need to put you away. But where's that? Oh, here. So I got more of the bags done. Well, in progress. So we got that one. It's got its lace on it now. It's got roses behind there. And then this one still needs the lace. I had to fix this one. So this one's got its lace. This one's got its lace. This one, I really love this one. I might have to keep this one. I don't know. And then there's this one. And then this is this one I did pretty much. This one's like grungy. What am I? Oh, it goes in there. It's just not quite dry yet. So anyway, then I'm gonna decorate this, and that's gonna tuck in there. And then I'm gonna put, then we gotta do the topper and everything. But so we got another one. Got most of these done. Well, and more done. More done. More done. Good night, Diane. Thanks for being here, hon. Oh, I'm so glad. You have a great night. Sweet dreams. Have a great weekend. I know, my girl. I love you. Thanks for making sure I'm doing what I got to do. So, all right, girls. I love you all. Take care. Be happy, healthy, and most of all, creative, my friends. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.